a lot to you when you first get in. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying that husband don't mean a lot to you when you first get in. What I am saying is the thing that you value in that particular moment, at that particular time, that's more important, that's what you're going to gravitate to. That's what you're going to gravitate to. As a young couple matures in marital relationships, they begin to understand what this means. As a very young couple, and I do quite a bit of counseling, a very, very young couple will at times have something that I call misplaced priorities. When you are a very, very young couple, things that you were doing when you were single, you still trying to wean yourself from those things. Because when you were single, it was just you. So the phone, sports center, TV, whatever, sports, football, whatever. You were doing, y'all just laughing over there. I don't know what's going on. But you're doing these things. Somebody, I'm hearing in my spirit. Oh, that's even after 20 years. but you still kind of doing those same things. But let me say this. If wifey or if husband express to you that you are doing something that she is not pleased with, you must address that. You must address that. You cannot haphazardly just dismiss it. Because, listen, because it's may not be the top important thing to me, but because it is to her, I'm going to make her feel like it is. I wonder if I can say that one more time. I'm going to try. Just because that thing may not be the top important thing to me, but I know it is to her, I'm going to make her feel like it is. Because I love her and I know it's important to her. I'm going to borrow something from Pastor. He said, probably over a year ago, I don't know. Pastor said, the Golden Girls. Wasn't that the Golden Girls? You said you know them by, you know their name, you know what I'm talking about?
Rose, Blanche, Sophia,
Yes.
You know them all.
Yes, that's my point right there. Because First Lady really likes that show. Pastor, that might not have been the best thing he wants to watch. But because First Lady likes it and values it, I got to know who Rose is. Exactly.
The neighbor across the street, the dog, Charlie.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, to your point, you are well within reason. Well within reason. Acknowledge me. Don't come in the door and not acknowledge me. Amen. I am of value. I am of value to you. You need to acknowledge that. So I walk in, I'm looking like you guys. I'm looking for Monica, just acknowledgement. Make sure she see me, I see her. She breathing. Everything good. So when you voice that to hubby needs to hear you. Really hear you. Not just go here and out here. Really needs to hear you, and hubby needs to work on that. Hubby needs to work on that. Anything else? What I got?
As you mature, hopefully you're going in the same direction, so that you can mature together, and then the lights and everything you start meshing in together. Because as a young couple, you got to mix in her stuff now, along with your stuff.
Absolutely.
And she's got vice versa.
Absolutely.
Got to mix in some of that, In this scenario, maybe, maybe he like Falcons game. Maybe she gonna have to buy a Falcon jersey, have a Falcon hat, and at least 2 times a year, sitting up at the Falcon game, cheering for the wrong team, but she there. She there. Oh, my bad. Are we on offense or defense? ball to the same guy. That's the quarterback, baby. That's the quarterback. So
Absolutely.
that's mixing it.
Absolutely.
Mixing it in. It is easy. It's easy to get complacent and take somebody for granted who's there on a full-time basis. It can be so easy because marriage is intentional.
It is.
If you want a productive marriage, you can be successful, but you got to be intentionally trying to make your marriage good.
Absolutely.
It don't just happen.
It doesn't.
is intentional. You got to stop to doing. Okay, you got to be actively thinking. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Maybe let's go to the comedy. We need to go to the comedy show. We just sitting around staring at the wall. We need to do something. Let's do something. Let's go to. We need to go to the park. We ain't bonded good lately. Let's,
Intentional.
Yeah, that's intentional.
That's it.
Not actually, you don't trip up on a good marriage.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, guys, I thought I was gonna get to them last three right there, but look like I'm gonna have a third part. But anyway, if your true friend's voice is concerned, if your intentions are wrong, if it's meeting your personal needs, I'm still talking about the red flags when you're in the danger zone, and because I don't want to rush it, so we will get to those. But the last conversation that we just had, that's very, very good what you just brought out. What's your name again? I'm sorry. Ternisha. That was a very good point that you brought out. As men, whatever we need to do to accommodate what our wives are wanting from us, we must do that. If I got to put a reminder in my phone, she's just that important for me to put a reminder in my phone. That may sound simplistic, it may sound simple, but I'm sure that she would be very, very impressed at the fact you think enough of me and what I want. You actually got your phone just chiming. Make sure now, until it gets to me where it's second nature, because if you're not used to doing that and you're asking somebody to do something that they are not used to doing, it's going to be hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss. But the more you do it, you become used to it. And hey, a lot of times we do things just because hubby asks or just because wifey asks.
That's right.
That's an indication of true love.
I just want to say this because we have a